Charity events are great places to meet people when you're volunteering there. I've met the last couple girls that I've gone on dates with at charity events.
Really?
Yeah, when I was volunteering at a couple of senior citizens' homes, doing some stuff there. And let me tell you, those ladies are just sweethearts.
Edna, your last girlfriend?
And experienced and stuff.
Oh, gross.
I love them. Anyway, that's where Tim, who's on the phone with us today, met the girl that he wants to call. Apparently he met her at some sort of church charity event, Tim?
Yeah, I was down there. I'm basically doing the heavy lifting, doing all the folding chairs and some of the tables.
Okay.
And did you plan, I mean, some guys go to charity events with the intention of meeting a girl, or were you actually doing something out of the kindness of your heart?
Well, I mean, I was there. I stay in pretty good shape, so I'm pretty physically fit. So I was there to do chairs and tables. But that being said...
So you use the charity event as a way to work out?
It's called a gym, like...
Yeah. I mean, it's not my workout. I work out in the morning, but I was doing it as a favor,
Yeah.
But my blinders were open. I mean, if there was a girl there, I'm going to meet her.
Still don't really have an answer to the question other than the fact that you just wanted to brag about how in shape you were. Were you there to meet women, or were you there to help with the charity, and then you happened to meet a woman?
The second one.
Second one. Okay.
There we go. Clear answer.
What is her name?
Her name's Allison.
Allison. All right. And how did you meet Allison? Did she walk up to you and was like, oh, wow, look at all the heavy lifting you're doing. I've never seen a man lift 17 chairs at once.
I can't do 17. I didn't do 17, but she was direct. She was standing by the chairs, and then I'd come over and pick a couple up, and then she'd tell me where to go. She'd say, like, put those 5 over there.
So she was directing where to put the chairs and things like that. Did you ask her out, or did she ask you out?
I'd say that's open to interpretation, but she was doing a lot of direct eye contact, so I took that as an opportunity to, say we should catch up sometime.
Okay.
Because whenever a woman looks at you, it's basically like her asking you out.
So she made direct eye contact, and because you're a dude, you were like, I need to ask her out, and then you asked her out?
Well, I set you up for hanging out sometime, so yeah, I guess so.
That is asking her out. That's exactly what you did.
You are a man of romantic words.
What did you guys do when you actually went out?
Well, she invited me over after the charity event.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
Wow, she must have really wanted to thank you for your work.
What if she just wanted to make some lunch and talk to him? Like, that is a possibility here.
I don't know. She also made eye contact.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, by that time it was pretty late, so she said, you just come over and chill out and, take a load off. I've been on my feet all day, so I said, all right, maybe watch a movie or something.
Cool.
Did you feel like that was an invite to come back to do more than watch a movie? Because I would have.
Of course you would have.
I think almost any dude would have.
I know. I will say movie is usually code for other things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it crossed my mind, but I just try and put one foot in front of the other. I don't want to get too far ahead, so I just said, okay. I was just interested really kind of hanging out and talking and getting to know her a bit better.
And that's your date, right? Your date was just when you guys went back to her house to watch the movie.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
And did you guys kiss? Anything romantic happen?
No, the closest we got to any romance is kind of towards the end of the movie. It was getting late. I said, I got to go. And she said, well, you could sleep here if you want. And I said, okay. And then she said, no funny business. I said, none expected.
Aww.
And then we fell asleep on the couch. We was holding hands when we fell asleep.
All right.
That's
good.
sweet.
A little bit of hand holding. Nice. I hope you were protected. I hope you wore gloves.
Yeah, we were protected.
All right. Good. So did you sleep there all night?
I did. I woke up. The sun came up. It kind of made the room all bright. And I woke up and I said, good morning. And we were fully clothed.
Uh-huh.
I think I said, let's get some coffee or something. But she just kind of like stood up and she looked at me and then she just turned around and walked into her bedroom and closed the door.
What?
Whoa.
So she woke up and seemed angry at you.
Yeah.
Did she say anything about it at all?
I actually thought maybe it was a game or something.
Did you talk to her at all in this time? It sounds strange that she would wake up and seem angry at you for no reason.
I mean, she was in her bedroom. I didn't know what to do, so I went into the kitchen and I waited for her.
Mm-hmm.
And I just stood around. I mean, I stood around for 20 minutes. I waited for her, and then she came out, and I said, hey, what's up? I said, coffee? And she just said, you need to leave right now.
Whoa.
Oh, she was still mad. She was, still angry.
Yeah, she looked like she had seen a ghost or something. She was angry.
So you know for a fact that she's not happy with you about something.
She essentially kicked me out, but I have no idea why. I mean, I didn't do anything inappropriate. I was a gentleman. I always am. I never was forward or aggressive or anything. So I think there's just some confusion here or something.
Okay, you're not leaving anything out of your story. You guys got to her place, fell asleep watching a movie, holding hands, and that's it.
I mean, nothing else happened. I am telling you everything.
Okay.
I really had no idea what was wrong.
All right, well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Yeah, okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Hang on, man.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, if you're just tuning in for the second part of today's second date update, Tim is on the phone with us. He met a girl named Allison at a little charity function. They ended up actually going back to her house that night because I guess it was late, and she was like, don't worry about driving. We can totally hang out. Come over and watch a movie. And according to him, that's all that happened is they watched a movie, they fell asleep holding hands, woke up the next morning, and she was like angry at him for some reason. She wouldn't talk to him. She finally talked to him about 20 minutes later after she had gone to her room, and she told him to leave. And that's the last that he's heard from her. All right, Tim, we're about to call her. If I get her on the phone and I ask her if something strange happened, because you swore to me that nothing else happened other than you guys fell asleep holding hands and that was it. If she tells me she woke up and you guys were still holding hands, but somehow you were in her clothes and she was in your clothes, I'm going to hang up on you right there because that is weird. Okay?
Yeah, you got it.
All right.
And I never asked you, what did you like so much about Allison before she became angry?
She's just really nice. I mean, she's chill and she's cool.
All right. And you'd like to see her again?
Yeah, I want to see her again as long as she doesn't hate me, or at least she can explain to me why she hates me.
Yeah. It's always at least nice to know why somebody hates you. All right. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now, get her on the phone, and get your second date update, okay?
All right.
All right. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Allison, please?
this is she.
Hey, Allison, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Like the radio show?
Yeah, exactly like the radio show.
Hey.
How are you?
What's up?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Not too bad. Thank you for asking. We're just calling listeners in the local area to see
Just a liar.
what their favorite part of the show is this morning. Can you tell me what you like about the show the most?
I mean, you, of course.
Oh,
Good
thank you.
All
Very
right,
good
Allison.
answer.
That
Very,
is a
very
bunch
good
of crap.
answer. Actually, Allison, any idea why I might be calling you?
I have no idea.
Well, have you heard the second date updates before?
I think so. I normally listen to the phone taps.
Okay. Well, cool. Well, you are about to be the star of a second date update because you recently went out on a date with somebody and you're not calling them back and they want us to get a hold of you.
Oh.
His name is Tim. You met him at a charity function and ended up actually sleeping with him first night that you met him, which
come
I think
on.
is...
What? Is that, what? No. No.
I know. No, don't
Calm
worry,
down,
Allison.
Allison.
Tim told us that you guys didn't sleep together. He said that he did fall asleep next to you, like on the couch, holding hands while watching a movie, though.
I'm sorry. This is just really weird that you guys, know all of this. I mean, it wasn't even a date. It was like I met him, and then, we hung out.
Right. Well, we talked to Tim because he emailed us and asked if we could get you on the phone and find out why you...
Why?
Well, he said you seemed really upset at him the next morning, and he also wanted to see why you're not responding to any of his phone calls or text messages or anything.
Did you not think it was a date when he was coming over? Like you just wanted to be his friend or something?
No, I mean, it wasn't an official date, but it was just let's get to know each other. But I just realized that I don't think he's the one for me, and I would just rather not keep going there.
According to him, and you tell me if he's lying, he said that he woke up next to you, you seemed mad, you went in your room, stayed there for 20 minutes, and then when you finally came out, you told him to leave.
Yeah, that's probably about right.
So that sounds like you're legitimately angry with the guy. Right now, it doesn't sound like you hate him or anything, but what could have happened to make you so mad in the morning?
I'm not angry at him. It's complicated. I knew he wouldn't understand, and so it was just easier to not even go there.
He seems
Can you tell us so that you can give us a little bit of an understanding?
And to be honest, I got a sign. And it was just one of those things I knew.
A sign.
What sort of sign?
I don't expect you to understand, and I didn't expect him to understand, which is why I didn't even want to go into this. But I had a vision.
What do you mean?
A
Like a
vision.
dream?
What?
Yeah, I guess you would call it a dream. And Tim was in it, and he was he was after me. He had like this huge samurai sword, and he was running after me, and he was like chasing me. So I was like running away.
What?
And are you seriously laughing at this?
I'm sorry. It's a little
Here-
weird.
You know what? It's,
You said, listen, we're not making fun of you for it. You even said we probably won't understand it, and I don't really understand why it would scare you enough to have a dream like that to not talk to somebody. So can you explain to me why a dream would make you feel that way in the morning?
I mean, it felt like it was one of those things. It was like a sign, like that God was warning me that like this wasn't a good relationship. Like if you just meet somebody and you don't really know anything about them, and then they're in your dream and they're chasing you with a samurai sword, and at the end, like I woke up when he stabbed me.
Yeah, but
Okay.
dreams mean all sorts of weird things. Like
You sometimes just get a gut feeling with things, and I have learned to trust my gut feeling. And I woke up from that. Like, I mean, I haven't had a nightmare like that in a really long time.
So were you mad at him in the morning, or were you scared of him? Is that why you went to your room?
It was a really scary dream. I haven't had a dream like that in a while. And it's not like, oh, I had a nightmare. Comfort me. Like he was the one who was the nightmare, and I needed some space.
But did he do anything at all in the awake world that was an indication of him being mean?
No, but I mean, you hear those stories of people who seem to be really nice and then end up crazy, and I feel
Hey,
like that
Allison,
was...
I talked to him a little bit. He sounds like a weirdo to me. So
He
No,
does
he
not.
doesn't.
I think
He
maybe
sounds
your
so
gut was. I
nice.
think your gut was right on that one. I'm going to tell you, I support you. Okay.
I don't feel like you're taking this very seriously.
No, I'm taking. Hey, listen, this is the way that you feel. I might not understand it because a dream has never scared me so much to not talk to somebody. But if that's the way you feel, that's important. Okay. And it scared you enough to not talk to him again. I'm just trying to get some clarification.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I didn't call him. So you can tell him, and
Okay.
yeah.
Would you like to talk to him about it?
No, I mean, that's why I haven't called him back or responded to his text. I think it's better if we just don't talk.
Okay. Well, he is on the other line and would like to talk to you.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Tim is actually listening on the other line right now.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, this is so awkward.
Yeah, it is awkward. I mean, I'm paying for a crime that I didn't commit. I mean, come on. What if I was trying to protect you in the dream? Do you think of it that way?
You stabbed me.
That is. Yeah.
Oh my
That's
gosh. Oh,
maybe. I don't know how that's protecting her, Tim. Stabbing her with was it a samurai sword? You said.
It was a samurai sword.
I mean, this is ridiculous. This is so unfair. I mean,
You know, I'm sure you're a great
Wait,
guy.
wait.
I'm sure you probably wouldn't actually stab anybody, but there's a reason I didn't call you back.
Okay, Allison, hold on. We spent about 10, 11 hours together in real life, in real time, and we had a great time. Then you have like probably, I don't know, a 20 to 25-minute dream about me running around with some sword, and you're going to take 25 minutes of dream world versus 11 hours of real time? I mean, you got to give me a chance.
It's true.
It wasn't just a dream, Tim. I think that there was something prophetic to it. There was something, I feel like it was a sign. It's not just a scary dream. I feel like it means that we're not supposed to be together.
He just seems so nice. I mean, like, how many guys will just hold your hand while you fall asleep and not try anything?
No,
you
And that's
know?
exactly what people say about guys who will stab you with a samurai sword.
Oh, come on.
It's better to listen to your gut, Allison. Trust me, okay? You don't want to be another statistic.
Allison, how about this? Is there someone else in your life trying to hurt you? Because I can help you with that.
There is nobody. I'm not some like traumatized little girl, okay? I had a dream. It freaked me out. I don't want to date you. It's that simple.
Now that brings me to my question, Allison. Would you like to go on a second date? Okay. You didn't even let me finish. I was going to offer to pay for it. What if it's a nice Asian restaurant?
No.
Chinese or Japanese, something like that.
You know what? You guys have already made fun of me enough of this. I gotta go.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, no.
Hey, Tim, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Sorry, man.
Tim, stop stabbing girls with samurai swords in their sleep, man. Today, a listener named Ryan is on the phone for a second date update, and in his email, He said that he's been frustrated with dating recently, so he started trying a unique way to meet women.
Okay.
He didn't explain what it was, so I can only assume that he's dressing up as a dog and going to dog parks.
Oh, yeah, women love puppies.
They least expect it.
Yeah.
You just sit, you can smell whoever you want, you can hump anybody's leg, and then 6 months later, you stand up and reveal, hey, my name's Ryan. I'm not a dog at all. Would you like to go on a date?
And
Yeah.
this whole time I thought you were a horny talking dog.
Is that what you're doing, Ryan? Because that's what I was thinking.
Not quite.
Oh, man.
All right.
Almost.
But now he's got a plan B for
Yeah.
if this one doesn't work out.
We'll find out what your unique way is in just a second, but tell us the name of the girl you want to call today. What's her name?
Chrissy.
Chrissy. All right.
Okay.
And did you meet her in the unique way that you've been meeting people? Sounds creepy.
Yeah, turns out I did.
All right. So what is that? What are you doing?
Okay, so
And I'm sorry to say that with so much judgment in my voice, but this is a second date update and people do weird things. So what are you doing?
well, I'm self-employed. I have my own business, and I work in an office downtown, and my window is on the ground floor. So a lot of people walking by all day long. And one day, I had some buddies come by the office for lunch, and, as a gag, we put up a sign in the window that says, ladies, if you see something you like, tap the glass.
It's like a sales window for a boyfriend.
Yeah, did it as a laugh.
It actually worked?
To be honest, not really. A few old ladies would walk by. They tapped on the glass. I would wave and smile. Some of them would tap again. I'd give them a thumbs up.
Like, no, I'm serious. Haven't been with a man in years.
Yeah, I think their average age was like maybe 80 or 85.
Good thing about me is can't get pregnant. Menopause. Want to go out?
God, menopause for them was like 30 years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, unfortunately, no one I was really interested in.
Okay. So you did get some tappers, just not the ones you wanted. And so did the girl you go out with, Chrissy, did she tap?
So here's the story. Like, after this fourth awkward encounter with an old lady, I obviously hadn't thought this through, and I was about to take the sign down. Then this cute girl tapped on the window. I looked up expecting to see, one of this rotating cast of women who...
Yeah.
She's like, have you been trying to sleep with my grandma? I'm mad at you. Yeah, you pervert. I'm guessing that was Chrissy.
Yeah, much to my surprise, there was actually like a hot girl standing outside. And,
Nice.
So what'd you do? Like run out of your office?
yeah, basically, I was like, hold on. And I ran outside, and I asked her what her name was, and she was like, well, I'm Chrissy.
Oh my God, I cannot believe this actually worked.
But almost didn't. She was like, Chrissy, but my name doesn't matter, because I'm just here to tell you that I've walked by for a few weeks now. I've seen the sign in your window, and I just want to tell you, you're never going to meet a girl that way.
You're
Okay,
like,
so
well, isn't that ironic? Because
Right.
that's what we're doing now, Chrissy.
I was like, well, that's not true. I met you, right?
Nice
Okay.
answer.
She laughed, and it felt like we had a good vibe, and asked her if she worked around there. She told me she did, and I was like, listen, obviously you just came to tell me that you thought this was pretty lame, but what if we just had one drink together?
Okay,
Okay.
good move. That's actually pretty smooth.
Yeah, and so, she agreed. She had plans that night. So I texted her. We made plans. We met up for a drink.
Uh-huh.
And, when we met up, she was in this amazing, sexy red dress. Like, literally my
Oh.
jaw dropped when I saw her again.
Well, and I will say
Okay.
that's a good sign for you. If a woman takes the effort to pick out a dress to meet up for a drink, that means that she wants to impress you.
And, in the back of my head, I was like, I cannot believe this stupid sign actually worked.
yeah, congratulations. I mean, it sort of worked. You're not getting a call back now.
That's true.
Yeah, don't count your chickens, right?
All right. How was the whole date?
It was really good. We had a lot in common. We talked about concerts that we were into. We both like photography and a lot of the same music. I made her laugh a lot. The whole thing was great.
How long did you guys hang out for?
I think we had 4, maybe 5 drinks. I can't honestly remember. We were there for a couple hours.
Good.
Okay.
And we were talking about things that we wanted to do together before the day was even over. Talking about maybe taking a hike or...
Okay, so that's good that you're planning on another date while you're on that date. Did you guys kiss at the end or anything?
At one point near the end of the date, I wrote in a cocktail napkin, if you like what you see, tap your lips on mine.
Oh, dude, that
Okay.
was so
Tap your
smooth.
lips.
Call back to the first original joke, how you met her.
I love it.
Yeah, it was kind of a callback, but that didn't really go over. She was basically like, that was pretty lame. But she laughed. Maybe it was like a pity laugh. And I was like, I know, but we should definitely hang out again. And she said, okay. And we hugged. And that was that. And I haven't heard from her since, unfortunately.
Nothing. And you've tried texting her?
Yeah, I texted her a few times, even gave her a call, which I know you're not supposed to do these days, but
What's your theory? Why do you think she's not calling you back?
I don't know, to be honest. I mean, maybe it was like that lame joke at the end, but that's really like the only thing I can really think of. And I did take the sign down, but now I feel like, I'm just like a sad little puppy in the window waiting for someone to come and pick me.
All right.
Dude, and if you haven't seen her walk by, she's
sitting
taking
there.
like a different way to work just to avoid little sad puppy.
All right, well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, okay?
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just tuning in, Ryan is on the phone, and he thinks he's not getting a call back from a girl named Chrissy, probably because he asked her to tap her lips onto his lips. It's a weird way to ask for a kiss.
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense if you heard the first part, though. He met her because, as a joke, he and his office buddies put a sign on their window. They work on the ground floor of a building that said, hey, tap the window if you're interested in anything inside. And she actually did tap the window, but mostly to tell him he'd never meet a woman that way. And then he actually got a date with her. They went out, had a good time, but during the date, he tried to bring that joke back and wrote on a cocktail napkin, if you like what you see, tap your lips on mine.
Oh, man.
And he thinks that lame joke is the reason he's not getting a call back. Ryan, are you ready to call her?
Yeah, I'm ready.
It just dawned on me. What if the whole thing was just a pity date? Like she felt bad for you that you were so desperate that you put up a sign.
I mean, who's going to put in, like, that kind of time to just, like, give pity to a stranger?
Yeah, and she
Yeah,
did
that's a
dress
good
up and
point.
everything, too, for your
Yeah,
date.
that's a good
Seems like
point.
most people would have, like, better things to do.
Yeah.
You're right.
And
She wore
maybe
that red
she's
dress.
evil. I mean,
That's
maybe,
true.
maybe she's like, screw it. I got better things to do, but I just want to mess with this guy.
Either that,
We'll
she had
find
a real,
out.
Either that or she had a real dinner date after his date.
Yeah, you were the
That's
free-
what she wore the dress for.
You were appetizers.
Yeah.
I mean, like, maybe she was just in it for the free drinks, but I hope not, because I felt like we had a really strong connection with one another.
Who knows? All right. We'll call her and find out right now, okay?
All right.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Chrissy, please?
this is she.
Hey, what's up, Chrissy? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm good. I'm sorry. Who is this again?
Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
Does that mean anything to you at all?
No, I think you've got the wrong number.
I don't think I have the wrong number, but I can understand your confusion. So I'm calling from a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the morning, and the reason that I'm calling you is because we got an email about you.
About me?
Yeah.
Okay.
We do a segment on our show, and it's called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then you don't call them after, they can email us to get you on the phone and try to figure out what happened. And we got an email about you from a dude named Ryan.
Okay.
You remember
Remember
Ryan?
who Ryan is?
I do remember Ryan.
He's the guy with the sign in the window.
Yeah. Oh, God. Okay. Yes.
Well, he emailed us because he said he really enjoyed going out with you, but now you're not answering any of his text messages or anything like that. So he's wondering if you did something wrong.
Well, I guess if I'm being honest, it feels like Ryan hasn't dated a lot. So it was just a little awkward.
Oh.
Okay, so he doesn't know how to date. Anything specific?
Well, I will say this. Ryan, he's a very nice guy. We had a good first half of the date. It was totally fine, just kind of getting to know you. And then
Okay.
I went a little overboard. It was a little too much too soon. So I didn't feel comfortable answering his text and continuing that.
Too much too soon. He said he didn't even kiss you.
No, not like that. We were talking about music, and we had a lot of music similarities that we enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this band I hadn't heard of, and he was like, oh my gosh, they're coming into town. I should get us tickets.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, okay, well, the tickets are like 7 months in advance.
Whoa.
So that was a little like, oh, ha, ha. Like I thought he was being funny, and he was very like, I can hop on my phone and get the tickets right now.
Oh, a little too eager.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a little too eager. I mean, we were just getting to know each other.
Chrissy, is that really a bad thing? I mean, yeah, sure, it may not work out, and 7 months from now he may have to take a friend instead of you, but like, isn't it nice to have someone finally just say, yeah, let's keep doing this?
I am in agreement with you. I do think that it's nice, but it wasn't like that one incident. Like, it just kept coming on, like, really strong. And
Do you have any other examples of things that he did?
he told me that I reminded him a lot like his mom. We had similar personalities.
Don't ever do that.
No, but that could be good.
No.
Yeah, he wanted me to go back home with him on this trip to, like, see his mom and hang out with his mom and see how we get along together.
Okay.
And I was kind of playing it off as jokes, but they kept coming where it was like, yeah, I think you get along with my family really well, and these are these things that we do back home, and you could join in. And I mean, it was like
that's a lot.
Planning family events, and it was like 45 minutes into our date.
All right.
Wow.
So,
And can we just establish, too, that I don't think that there's a woman on the planet that wants to be like your mom.
Right.
Like, it just, ever.
I mean, I'm sure that he meant it in a sweet way, but
Right.
it just came across a little Norman Batesy-ish.
right. I mean, he's already planning a date 7 months from now, and then he also wants you to go meet his family and go to their all events and everything else, and it's only your first
Well, that's
date.
not the worst of it.
What?
As we were leaving, he stops us at the host stand, and he asks the host if he can put in a reservation at that same table at the same time a year from now.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
For the anniversary.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
Oh, no.
That's awkward.
Super awkward.
I'd be ready to run.
I mean, luckily that was the end of the date, so I tried as hard as I could to just play it off of like, haha, this is funny, because, like, he's a very nice guy. He did make me laugh, but the second part of the date, it was just very clingy.
Oh, no.
Well,
Like, he was sending me a bunch of text messages afterwards. He called me. Like, I was like, just back off, dude.
Yeah.
And he sounds like one of those people that just becomes the relationship, too. Instead of being
Correct.
two people in a relationship, you're one person.
Right. It just kind of weirded me out. It was too much too soon. And like you said, if it were done right and the right time and the right fashion, I would be all over it. But,
Right.
45 minutes, an hour into knowing somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I'm
That's
with
a
you.
lot. You know what else is moving a little too fast, maybe?
What?
Letting you know that he's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
to you.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I am. Unless he hung up. Ryan, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Hey, Christy.
Hi, Ryan. I don't even know what to say. I'm sorry that you had to hear that. I really do think that you are a nice guy.
No, I'm sorry. I'm like sorry if I came on too strong or if like that was too fast. It was like definitely not my intention. But I was just like felt like we really hit it off in the moment, and like when you see something great in front of you, you just like really want to take advantage and like I just wanted to have a great time.
And I get that, and I respect that. It just was a little much of having that great time go for like the next 50 years together.
Yeah.
Well, right.
To be planning your year anniversary at the same restaurant. I mean, I'm assuming that's what you were doing, Ryan.
That was like kind of a joke, but I mean like
Kind of.
I mean, I think it was just because that was like the nail on the coffin, I guess you could say, because Ryan, again, we did have a great time. You are funny guy, and we do have a lot of things in common, but it was like one thing after another.
Ryan's like, speaking of coffins, I already picked out our graves next to each other.
But Ryan, I mean, do you always move this fast? Like, you're at lightning speed, dude.
to be honest, I was going to buy tickets to that concert anyway. Like, I didn't necessarily have to go with you.
Hey, Ryan, it's okay to just admit that you were really into her, because now it sounds like you're just playing everything off like, it was more of a joke, the reservations. I was going to go to that concert anyway. I mean, I figured I got an extra seat on the plane to see my mom, so I was like, why not?
No, I mean, I'll be honest. Like, I really was into you. I really did like you. I just, I've got a great relationship with my mom. I mean, doesn't Freud say that, like, every guy is looking for a woman like his mom? Like, I thought it was a compliment.
Oedipus complex.
I mean, maybe that's true, but that's definitely not what most women want to hear on a first date, especially, wearing the dress that I was wearing. I didn't want to be compared to your mom.
Yeah.
But, look, you really did look like a younger version of my mom. I just, I couldn't stop myself.
Yeah, stop talking about that,
mom.
Ryan. Yeah.
I mean, Ryan, you've got to see, if you're already planning your first anniversary within the first hour of hanging out with somebody, by the third date, you guys are naming your children. You've got to slow it down. Can you do that?
I didn't think it was really that serious. I mean, we can cancel that reservation and do something else for our anniversary if you want.
Okay, yeah, stop talking about the anniversary. Chrissy, would you like to go on a second date with Ryan? We'll pay for it, and then you can meet up with him and see if he can slow things down a bit.
Yeah.
Chrissy, before you answer, again, I'm really sorry. If you give me a second chance, we'll go out. I'll play it much cooler, and I really think that we could have a good time if you're willing to give me a do-over.
Pretty good pitch, Chrissy.
Yeah.
I will say this, Ryan, that I think you're very handsome, you're very sweet. We did have a good first part of the date.
See?
If you can keep things in the now or maybe in a week from now, I would enjoy going on a second date with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Ryan, can you do that?
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Sure.
You don't sound very sure, but congratulations. Ryan, you actually got a second date. We haven't had one in a while.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Yes.
Welcome. Make sure to invite us to the wedding, okay?
Oh, gosh, no.
Yeah.
Stop, don't ruin this for me.
So, wait on that engagement ring that you already bought. Wait to give it to her, okay?
All right, thank you.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Me and the girl on the phone for the second date update today have a lot in common.
Oh, no.
We're both fitness models. Caroline, have we ever worked together before?
Maybe in our dreams. I don't know.
I thought maybe I might have posed as your before picture. I'm a fitness model, but I pose as the before shot.
Yeah, I see.
Not
that
the
makes
after
sense
shot.
now.
I recognize it.
But Carolyn did email in for a second date update. Tell us a little bit about the guy that you want to call today.
Oh my God, Kevin. He's such a nice guy. I met him on a dating app, and he kind of struck me. I loved his profile, loved what he had to say about himself, and I think the thing that attracted me most was he wasn't a meathead. I'm kind of used to these meatheads. In the fitness industry, a lot of these guys are jerks.
Can I ask, on your dating profile, do you say that you're a fitness model?
I do, and in my photos, you can see it as well.
Does that really serve you well? Because I feel like you would just get hundreds of replies from the exact guy you said you don't want to date.
Yeah, I definitely get a lot of those guys that I don't want. But, I mean, my body looks amazing right now. I worked my butt off, literally, to look like this. You should see. I'll have to send you guys pictures. So I'm proud of the way I look.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put myself out there. Check me out from the front, from the back.
I would think. Did you hit this guy up, or did he hit you up?
Actually, I hit him up.
Okay, because I would
good.
assume, as an average guy, if I see a fitness competitor like you on a dating app, I'm gonna think twice before I hit you up, because I'm gonna think you're only gonna be interested in big buff dudes.
That's what I do.
You know what? Honestly, I've learned a lot about myself through the process of getting to become a fitness model. And the one thing is you have to not care in life. You know what I mean? You got to just go for what you want. I go for what I want. I saw him and I was like, boom, I want this guy.
You
Nice.
sound like a very intense person.
Go-getter.
Yeah. What about this guy made you say, boom, I want him?
First of all, his smile totally captivated me. And honestly, he was the only guy that I've seen on this dating app that did not have a shirtless picture.
That's a plus.
And I'm like, I see way too much skin on these dating websites. I'm like, oh my God, a guy wearing clothes. This is refreshing.
I love how
that's-
high the bar is set. It really is.
So different between men and women, because guys look for the exact opposite. We're like, oh, gross, she's wearing a shirt.
There's no bikini.
I don't want to
pics at
date
all.
her. No way.
Completely.
What did you guys decide to do for your first date?
We had intentions of bar hopping, but we were so talking so intensely, we never even left the restaurant.
Oh, wow.
So it was an awesome date. I mean, I was blown away.
Did you end up with a kiss?
Yeah, but not in the most conventional of ways.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
If you consider putting him in a headlock, kind of, sort of.
Shut up.
Did you
Put him
just
in a
say you
headlock?
put your date in the headlock?
You know what? I was waiting and waiting and waiting for him to make his move, and he wasn't going for it. And I had a choice to make. It was either go home and not know, what the kiss was going to be like, or go in for the kill. And I went in for the kill.
So you put your date in a headlock and kissed him?
Yes, I did.
Oh, romantic.
Okay, do you think that could be the reason he's not calling you back?
He was laughing about it, so I really don't think it turned him off,
Okay.
to be honest with you. And, in this day and age, Like, the chick should go for what she wants. I mean, why not?
But you
You
should.
take that kiss, even if it's by force. It doesn't matter.
I don't think anyone should be physically forced into kissing, but that's just me.
I mean, I didn't throw him down, but, you know.
Can we paint the picture just one more time here? Did he know it was coming, or was it just out of the blue?
No, it wasn't out of the blue. I mean, we were, like, messing around. I knew he was nervous. I knew he kind of wanted to kiss me, but I think he was feeling me out. And I just was like, I don't have time to wait for this guy. Like, we're adults here. And so I, like, I pushed him, and he pushed me, and, like, we're just messing around playing. And then I just put him in a headlock, went in for the kill.
Right.
And then, the kiss lasted for a while. So it was,
Oh, so he did kiss you back for like a good amount of time. It wasn't like he was just wanting you to get off him.
no, he didn't want me to get off him.
Okay.
Definitely not.
Oh, my gosh.
Nice.
All right. And how long has it been since you guys talked?
About a week and a half.
Okay.
Like, he won't answer my text, and I tried, like, playing it cool. Like, when we were on the date, I was joking around with him. I was a little drunk. We were both a little drunk, and I was like, I could probably bench press more than you, and ha, ha, ha. And so I kind of threw him a text, and I was like, hey, when are we going to, bench press together and have this competition? And blah, blah, I'm trying to be flirty. And maybe he's scared, like I'm emasculating him.
Yeah.
Is he into fitness too? Because it seems like you're only talking about fitness when you're retelling this story.
He's like an average guy, like nice physique, tall. He's got muscles, but he's not into it like I am. I'm definitely like count my macros, bring my meals with me everywhere. But I went on a cheat meal. Like, I went on the date the night of my cheat meal, so it was like a big deal for me. So, and I kind of broke it down for him. I was like, this is how it works. This is how I hit my macros.
What the hell is a macro?
It's like it's a nutrition thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's macronutrients. It's basically like your proteins, carbs, and fats divided into percentages per day.
That sounds like a horrible date topic to me, but okay.
Yeah, they're still so confused. All right, well, we're going to play a song, come back, and get your second date update, all right?
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, here we go, guys. We're almost to the end of the second date update. Just push a little bit more. Only a little bit longer to go till the second date update is over. Just going to need you to listen for about 10 more minutes, okay? Push. Just 10 more minutes and we're almost done. Push. Just 10 more minutes. It's always fun. Push. We're almost to the end of the second date update, okay? Caroline, how you doing? Caroline on the phone, how you doing?
Hey, I'm hysterical right now.
Oh, my God.
If you don't understand why I'm doing that, Caroline is in the fitness industry. She's a fitness model, and today she wants to call a guy named Kevin, who she went out on a date with, and he is not a fitness model or involved in the fitness industry at all. As a matter of fact, he doesn't really work out, and that's what she was looking for. So she was excited about the date. They went out. She did get a kiss at the end of the night, but it was not in the most conventional way possible. Can you recap that for me one more time, Caroline?
Well, he wasn't really going in for it. He was kind of being a chump. And so, I started messing around. We were pushing each other. And then I just put him in a headlock and gave him a kiss. Sometimes a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do.
Yeah, I dig it.
I wanted what I wanted. That's it.
So now he's not calling you back. We're going to get him on the phone and find out if something went wrong on your date. Are you ready?
I am so ready.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Kevin?
Yeah?
Hey, Kevin, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay, who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show. You ever heard of it?
Maybe. How did you get my number?
Well, I got your number from a listener of ours, actually. They emailed us about you.
What?
Yeah, there's somebody who listens to our show, has been trying to get a hold of you, but you aren't calling them back, so they asked if we could get you on the phone and find out why you're not calling them. Her name is Caroline.
Oh.
And you guys recently went out on a date.
Yeah.
Did you like Caroline?
She emailed you about...
Yeah, she liked you enough to actually email a radio show to get you on the phone and find out why you're not calling her back.
Oh,
That's a little bit of a compliment, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I really was hoping that she wouldn't call me back.
Oh.
Okay, so you don't want to get a hold of her.
No, I do not.
What was so bad about the date?
I just, I got myself into something I was not prepared for.
Really?
I'm guessing.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, we met on this dating website, and, it's like they say, it's too good to be true, and that was one of the worst 2 hours of my life.
Wait,
Why was it so bad?
the whole thing?
The whole thing, it just did not start out on the right foot.
She did tell us how she put you in a headlock at the end of the date and forced you to kiss her.
Oh, that was not fun, but I was over it way before that.
Really?
Really?
She swore that you kissed her back for like a long time.
To try to get her away, she was holding me.
You're like, all right, fine, I'll kiss you then. So at what point were you over the date with her then?
I was over the date within the first 10 minutes, I think.
How could you be over a date in the first 10 minutes? That means that you're not even giving somebody a chance.
No, well, we were going over the menu, and the whole time she's talking about how it's her cheat night and how she's got to get her macros and micros, and she just, every single item on the menu, she's talking about its nutritional, value.
Yeah.
And she goes into her bag and whips out this little blue pill, and she hands it to me, and I go, "What is this?" And she said, "It's a suppository probiotic."
Did you just...
A suppository probiotic?
For her or for you?
For me.
She wanted you to take a suppository?
I've known this girl for 11 minutes, and she hands me a pill and tells me to shove it up my
What did you say?
I kept saying no, and she just kept insisting that I take it. She's like, "Here, try it. It's really good for you." And I'm like, no, thank you. So after I finally made it clear that I wasn't going to take it, she says, "Well, excuse me, I have to go to the bathroom to take mine."
Oh,
So she leaves, goes to the bathroom. I'm sitting there wondering if she's being serious, then comes back saying, "Oh, it's so much better. I feel so much better now. Let's eat. Let's have a fun date."
Describe that exchange to me again. It's one of the weirdest things I've ever heard.
She hands me this pill, and she goes, "Do you know what this is?" And I said, "No, I don't know what it is." And she goes, "Oh, it's a probiotic, specially designed to help promote healthy colon ecology or something."
It's colon digestion, if you are listening correctly.
What?
Hey, Kevin, that's Caroline. She's actually on the other line. Caroline, you were supposed to wait until I called you into the conversation.
Yeah, I honestly, I couldn't even wait. I was tapping my feet over here. Like, are you serious right now?
Oh, my God, really?
I was nice enough, first of all, to share my stuff. I mean, that's expensive stuff, okay? And it's for your digestion. It's for your health. I was just trying to be nice and share my knowledge and share what I know. And yes, it was my cheat night. And honestly, I wasn't going to ruin my digestion for a date, okay? Somebody that I only knew for 11 minutes.
Look, Caroline, if you want to go take a suppository, go right ahead. Go to the bathroom. You don't have to tell me, and you don't have to encourage me to join in.
I know, but I was just trying to be nice, okay? You were asking me so many questions about fitness, and you were letting me talk about it.
No.
I got
You
really...
were talking about fitness incessantly, so I was being polite and asking you questions because it was obviously what you wanted to talk about.
Well, no offense, but how do you think my body got to look like this if I didn't do all of the things I was talking about? It's good for you. That's why I offered it in the first place.
It's gross. That's why I said no.
Carla, do you really not see a problem with asking someone to take a suppository?
Thank
I
you.
offered it, okay? I offered it. I was nice enough to pull it out of my bag. I let him know what it was about, what it was for. And those suppositories I make myself at home, okay? And I keep them in my bag whenever I know I'm going to have a cheat meal.
You make them yourself?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I make them myself. What's wrong with that?
She makes her own butt pills.
That's impressive, Caroline.
Homemade suppositories?
Yes, I make them myself because I'm trying to make a fitness line that I want to push, and this is like my baby. This is my number one genius idea. Okay, so I've been working on it really, really hard.
So, Kevin, she was just trying to share her love of suppository supplements with you. That's all.
Why can't she push it at the gym? Why does she have to push it over cocktails?
I don't see what the big deal is. I mean, look, for my profile that I'm into fitness, I'm very heavy into it.
I'm not talking about the fitness. It's one thing to talk about fitness. It's another thing to try to get me to put a pill up my butt.
That is a good point.
Like I offered to put it in there for you. Hey. I don't understand what the problem is.
Hey, Kevin, would you like to go out on a second date with Caroline?
No!
Are you sure? You're positive?
Final answer.
I don't even want to go out with this guy anyway. Kevin, you are just not the person that I want at all in my life. So, no thank you.
Caroline, maybe in the future, just take it easy on the suppositories for like the first 20 minutes.
You know what? I'm not going to change who I am for anybody. So I'll just make sure I look for somebody that is as into fitness as I am, and that's it. Like, I will not change myself.
All right.
I will bring those suppositories, and I'm going to make a lot of money.
You go, girl. You do you.
All right, well, I'll find you a date, Caroline. Text in right now, 78592, if you're not scared to put a pill in your butt on the first date. I will hook you up with Caroline.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, who doesn't make their own suppositories these days?
Oh my God.
It's a rough economy. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning, talking, of course, about today's second date update. Caroline wanted to call a guy named Kevin. We got Kevin on the phone and found out why he wasn't calling her back after the date. Caroline's a fitness buff. She loves it. Loves all things fitness, including making her own probiotic suppositories. And that's not really that bad necessarily, except it's kind of weird.
Making butt pills in your kitchen is weird, dude.
But she actually, at dinner, excused herself to go pop a pill, not in her mouth, and offered him one. Like, hey, you want a suppository real quick? Let's do this.
You want in on this action?
Yeah. You can have one if you want. And he was like, I don't know, it just weirded me out that she was like that. And apparently she was kind of like a female meathead, too, the whole time, just talking about fitness and stuff.
She put him in a headlock at the end of the date and kissed him.
Oh, God.
Text in at 78592. Would somebody making their own suppositories at home and then offering you one on a date turn you off?
Yes. I will not put anything in my butt on a first date.
Maybe a second date.
Is that an April Fool's joke? Yeah. April Fool's. Brooke's bringing the jokes again.
Yeah, she puts everything in her butt. Don't listen to her.
Normally we do To Catch a Cheater here, but something happened yesterday that was so insane. The continuation of yesterday's To Catch a Cheater will happen next hour. So we figured we'll do a first date follow-up here instead. So here's your first date follow-up. Zach is on the phone today for our first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by Lila. So in a few minutes, we'll call her, see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him, and maybe get him another date. But first, Zach, how long has it been since you heard from Lila?
Like maybe 2 weeks. It's been a minute.
Were you trying to hit her up in that time?
So I did message her like a few times, and I may or may not have sent some memes, but like good ones, like
okay.
like funny, like jokey ones, not like desperate memes.
Okay, not like memes of somebody crying with a phone, wondering why nobody's called them back, like funny memes to try to get him to laugh.
No. I mean, like somewhere in between those two.
Solid.
Okay.
I don't know how that is going to play out, but let's go backwards. Why don't you tell us about the date, Zach? How was it?
I mean, I thought the date was fine. I thought everything went well. Basically, it's actually kind of cool. I thought, spice it up. First date's usually boring. Let's do an escape room. So it was fun, but like it was low-key stressful, but like teamwork, first date, go big or go home, right? Take big swings. Got some drinks afterwards. Things were obviously more relaxed and less like pressure filled. Again, good sign. We stayed until the bar closed. Like we were just talking and like, I don't know. She's super smart, like annoyingly smart, but like in a good way. Like she's funny. I don't know. Like even though I was nervous, I was laughing, but it was like not just nervous laughing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's good.
So it ended. There was a kiss, not like rom-com, like in the rain, like whatever moment.
Okay.
So, like solid kiss, more than a peck, less than a makeout, So like, thought that was good.
Yeah. Who kissed who, or was it mutual?
I made the first move, but she leaned in 90 and 10, right? Like Hitch rom-coms.
Right.
Okay.
It didn't seem like she was just kissing you because she had to. Like,
Yeah, I've been there.
No, because that's like peck. That's like a peck, right? And then like it's quick. This was more than a peck.
Okay.
All right. And how did you end things with her? Like, what did she say she wanted to see you again? Anything like that?
I mean, I didn't specifically say like, what are you doing next week? I just was like, all right, great. Yeah. Like, like I'll call you or whatever, I'll text you. And she's like, okay, cool. And then that was it.
Is there anything that happened on the date that could have thrown it off? Like, what went wrong, you think?
I mean, sometimes I can get like competitive when I'm in, like playing games and stuff. So an escape room, like maybe I was getting too like passionate, I guess, to be like, hey, grab that key, like that sort of a thing.
Did you freak out at all? Like a huge freak out or something?
No, we escaped, which was nice. It wasn't one of those like horror ones where like zombies eat you if you don't get it. It was just like, hey, escape the room. It gets hectic and a little stressful, but like in a good way.
Okay.
And so I felt like it's possible that maybe I rubbed her the wrong way by being like, oh, hurry up, grab that key. And, but she was kind of doing the same thing to me. So I don't know.
So like, be honest with yourself. Was it more like giving orders, or was it like more of a playful, you do it, no, and then I'll do this?
I want to say it was playful, but it might have been orders. I don't know. That's the thing is sometimes you can't see yourself. If I was like standing outside myself watching, maybe. But I'm saying I know I can get like that. I just don't know if that's how it came across.
Or maybe she read it wrong. Maybe you threw a look and you weren't like annoyed at her, but you maybe were thinking about something. And she's like, "Oh wow, you know what I mean?"
That happens. Yeah, that happens.
Maybe, I don't know.
Give me the key. How stupid are you?
I was going to say on a scale of 1 to 10, how condescending.
Rain in there. What the heck? Are you just hot? Is that it?
That would kind of explain a lot.
That would probably not get you another date.
Most definitely not get you another date.
I don't think I did that. Pretty sure I didn't do that.
Good.
Cool. All right, man. Well, we'll play a song, come back, and then call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you and maybe get you another date, okay?
Appreciate you.
#1 hits, millions of records sold, awards, sold out tours. You think the Jonas Brothers are satisfied? Nope. It's podcast time.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Hey Jonas is available now, and their first guest is a big one, Paul Rudd.
Steve Carell is a great singer.
Didn't he tell you not to audition for The Office or something?
I told him.
Whoa.
We were filming Anchorman. Clearly, I was the idiot. Thank God he didn't listen to me, right?
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Happy Pride from the Outspoken Podcast Network. All month long and all year round, we're celebrating being loud, proud, and always original. It's me, Brandon Kyle Goodman, host of the podcast Tell Me Something Messy. Check out my show for unfiltered takes on dating, relationships, and adulting.
The more you get comfortable with someone, the more their real self comes out. They're going to be gross.
What's the grossest thing about a man?
Burping. Shut it down.
Listen to High Key for the best pop culture takes, and there are no girls on the internet for all your tech news. For your favorite celebrity kikis, check out Outlaws with T.S. Madison.
Wait, so Luke was the son of Vader?
Yeah.
And Vader was turned by RuPaul?
Yeah, well, somebody turned him, some old witch.
Learn to love yourself unapologetically with BFF, Black Fat Femme, and start your day with intention with Waking Up with Ryan coming in July. Celebrate Pride with the Outspoken Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Pride, and listen now.
Joy is essential, and it's also elusive. You can't order it, you can't borrow it, or simply hope it into life. But now, there's a new and exciting way to start your journey toward a more joyful existence. Joy 101. It's a new podcast hosted by me, Hoda Kotb. Together, guys, we'll have meaningful conversations with the world's most fascinating people, entertainment legends, sports icons, wellness experts, and everyday people will share how they find, allow, and experience joy. If you're craving inspiration, support, and useful tools to maximize your joy, tune into these candid, uplifting, and moving on-air chats. Joy after a breakup, joy as an empty nester, joy after a loss. This new podcast will speak to you. Listen to Joy 101 with Hoda Kotb starting June 10th on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
You said to me, yo, keep at it, because you let me rap for you. It was magical for all of us. They go, we made it. I'm like, we? I know these guys, but who are you? I'm MC Jin, and this is Laugh But Not Least. I'll be chatting with guests from all walks of life about the power of humor when it comes to facing difficult times, like the co-founder of Rough Riders, Darren D. Dean. Talking about as a kid. Do you remember that we met even way before?
Let me think. Did you walk up to the gate?
That was me, D.
That was you?
That was me. The day we found out that you and the whole crew was at Hit Factory, the mission was to get me to go to the gate, start freestyling, and see if I could get in the studio. I'm rapping, and then suddenly I hear a voice, hey, open the gate, let him in. The gate slowly went gunk, 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 gunk. They all there watching this, and they watch me walk into there, and that is a moment that I will remember for the rest of my life. Listen to Laugh But Not Least with MC Jin starting on June 9th on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
If you're just joining us for today's First Date Follow-Up, Zach is on the phone and he's getting ghosted by Lila, so we're about to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But first, Zach, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
Yeah, I mean, she is super gorgeous, super smart. I felt like, okay, let's go big. And we went to an escape room first date. I felt like that was a big swing. And I thought it went pretty well. We did kiss. We escaped the room. We went for drinks afterwards. Kiss at the end of the date. Ghosting since then, I feel like maybe if I had to guess, like I know I can get competitive. So maybe I was a little competitive in the escape room. Maybe she felt like I was too pushy. I'm not sure. That could potentially be it. I don't know.
Okay. Are you ready for us to call her?
Yes.
All right. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Lila, please?
This is Lila.
Hi, Lila. How are you? My name is Jubal. I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Lila. I'm Nina, also on the show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Wow. Hi. So this is one of those radio shows?
Yes, it is. It's one of those. Have you ever listened to The Jubal Show before?
I'm sure here and there, I guess. I don't know. I usually just kind of listen to whatever's on my phone, I guess.
Okay. Well, hopefully it's us sometimes. If it isn't,
that'd be awesome.
That'd be cool if you would check it out. But anyway, we do a segment on our show and it's called the First Date Follow-Up. What that is if you go on a date with somebody and you end up ghosting them, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting them. So we actually got an email about you from someone who does have us on their phone.
Okay. Oh my God. So people actually do this. I posted this on TikTok, but I didn't think this was real.
Okay. Yeah, they do actually do this. And you're one of those people right now. How's it feel?
Yay.
Congrats.
I don't know. and wait, what is this about? I'm so sorry. What is this about again?
Well, you went on a date with a guy named Zach recently.
Okay. Yeah.
And Zach said he really liked you, but he hasn't heard from you since the date. It's been like 2 weeks, and he's wondering if you wouldn't mind telling us why you're ghosting him.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm ghosting him because he's a liar.
A liar.
What was he lying about?
I thought the date was fun and cute, but after the date, I just realized that I can't really trust anything he says.
Okay.
Hold up. What can't you trust what I said? What did I say? That was a lie. I wasn't lying.
Lila, that's Zach. He's actually on the phone listening and wants to talk to you, and I just couldn't wait.
Oh, my God.
Hi, why am I a liar?
Because we went to an escape room, and he basically told this whole backstory that was not true to the escape room staff to get extra clues. What? To be able to come up with a lie that quick is just disturbing to me. That's not okay.
You think the fact that he came up with a lie real quick, in an escape room, is he'll do that all the time? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, I can't put it past him.
Okay.
And that fast, it was so fast.
As a good liar myself, she probably has a point here.
Brad. Thank you for the self-awareness, Brad.
And for something so small
I don't know.
as to like get free clues, like that's crazy.
Wait a minute, hold up. I got the clues right. We needed to get out of the escape room, right? Like, I'm competitive. I wasn't lying. I didn't lie to them and tell them like something. I don't understand that. I'm not lying. I'm confused.
Okay, but that's what a liar would say.
Well, we got out of the escape room, didn't we? Like, wasn't that what we were supposed to be doing?
Yeah, but at what cost? I mean, here we are.
Okay.
Well, what do you consider a lie? Like, if I'm a liar, then you're a liar because you have brown hair.
What is that supposed to mean?
Because on your dating profile, you have blonde hair. So I guess you're a liar.
Not the same thing.
Saying that you have one color hair and you don't.
Okay. That's not even close to the same thing, but that's however you want to feel is fine.
Whatever, liar.
He's triggered.
Like, we call each other names all day doesn't mean it's real.
Lila, would you like to go on another date with Zach? We'll pay for it.
I don't think so. I just don't really think I can trust him, to be honest.
Well, was that a lie? So you really mean you do want to go out on a date?
Look, I'm sorry you're clearly triggered, but like you did lie. You lied, and you know what I'm talking about.
I want to know.
I do too.
What you're referring to is what I think you're talking about. That is not lying. Just by omitting the truth is not a lie. Like, it's just
omitting the truth is a lie. Keeping the truth from someone is a lie. That is how a lie is defined.
So I'm just supposed to say everything that I know in the entire world to every person that I know to make sure that I'm not lying by not saying everything in the world. Just because I happen to know a lot about that last name, like I could be that guy's uncle. Like, who's to say? You don't know. I don't know.
What are we talking about?
All right, well, Zach, I'm sorry. No second date.
Who's that guy?
But like that could be the truth. Like through like Ancestry.com and whatnot. Like that could be the truth. We don't know. I'm saying you don't know either. So
oh, Lila.
Pretending like it's a lie that you know everything.
Okay, but then she said like it was supposed to be.
Nope, liar. You're lying. You have brown hair and you're lying. Brown haired liar.
No.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
#1 hits, millions of records sold, awards, sold-out tours. You think the Jonas Brothers are satisfied? Nope. It's podcast time.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Hey Jonas is available now, and their first guest is a big one, Paul Rudd.
You know, Steve Carell is a great singer.
Can he tell you not to audition for The Office or something?
I told him.
Whoa.
We were filming Anchorman. Clearly, I was the idiot. Thank God he didn't listen to me, right?
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp and Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod. There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months. We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest. We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes. Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Raven is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Curtis. So in a few minutes, we'll call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But first, Raven, how long has it been since you heard from Curtis?
It's been a couple of weeks.
Okay. That's kind of a while. Have you tried to reach out to him in that time?
I've texted and called, but he just hasn't returned my calls.
Oh, no. Okay, well, why don't you tell us about the date?
Okay, well, the date went really well, which is why this is, like, so confusing. We had instant chemistry. He's super confident and really attractive, and he was a good listener, which is also really attractive. Mm-hmm. So it just went really, really well. We went to a brewery, and there was like a late night pop-up comedy show. You know, it was loud, but it was like intimate. It was small, and you know, we shared a bench. So, I don't know. And just like the chemistry was off the charts. There was lots of leaning in, inside jokes. We were really flirty and laughing. And it just felt like such an amazing date. I don't know. We just had the same kind of sense of humor, you know? So the date went well. We ended up going back to Curtis's place after.
Oh,
and
it went really well.
You know, it went really well. So, you know, we're laying in bed afterwards. Everything's relaxed. We're like having some pillow talk. It was really soft and quiet. It was really great.
Wait. So you went back and it wasn't just like to play games or for a nightcap. Like it went really, really, really well.
Play games?
It went really, really, really well.
Thank you for clarifying.
So we're joking a little bit, and then here's where, I don't know, this is the moment that I can't get out of my brain. It's mortifying. Okay, so we're joking, and I was laughing at something small, you know, and then I just my laugh escalated, and I started snorting.
Okay, that happens.
And then couldn't catch my breath, and I started choking. So I was coughing and couldn't just stop. And he's sitting up, he's patting my back, he got me some water, but I clocked it. Curtis looked terrified, what is happening with this chick right now? It was just not great.
Oh, well, it's definitely awkward. I feel like it would be very dramatic if he decided to be like, oh, she snorted and choked. I mean, it's highly possible. I wouldn't put anything above a dude, but how did you leave it? So did you just get up and go, okay, thanks, I'm alive, bye?
Yeah, I just left. You know, we woke up the next morning and I was like, okay, bye.
Okay, and since then you've heard nothing from him?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't text right away that day. I waited 2 days and then I texted and then I waited another day before I called and I just haven't heard back and I don't want to be overbearing.
I just don't love ghosting after a hookup.
Raven is on the phone and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Curtis. So we're about to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But first, Raven, why don't you break down your date again for us real quick?
So we just went to this little comedy pop-up at a brewery and our chemistry was off the charts and we were really flirty. We went back to his place. We had a really great time. And then we were joking. I was laughing. The laugh just escalated into a snort, into a cough that just then wouldn't stop. And I think it freaked him out. And I left the next day and I haven't heard from him since.
Okay. Well, are you ready for us to call?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Here we go.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, may I speak to Curtis, please?
This is him.
Hey, Curtis, how are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Curtis. I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name's Jubal. What's up?
What's up? What's this all about?
Have you ever heard of the show before?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, great. Well, we do the segment on the show called the First Date Follow-Up. That's where if you ghost somebody, they can email us to call you and ask why you're ghosting them. And we got an email about you from Raven.
Yeah.
What happened?
This is going to be on the... Oh, man, this is on the radio.
Yeah, she told us all about your date. She said that it was probably the best date she's ever had. The most chemistry she's ever had with anybody, but now you're ghosting her and she doesn't know why. Would you mind telling us?
Yeah, oh my God. Okay. Wow. Sure. So the morning after Raven left, I went back in the bedroom and I noticed that my AirPods were gone.
Do you think she stole your AirPods?
Well, I checked the nightstand, not there. Checked my charger, not there. I checked my bed, not there. They were right there on my nightstand.
When was the
Right
last?
there.
But when did you see them last? It sounds like there were some activities going on, and it would be kind of hard to focus on AirPods in the moment. So when was the last time you saw them right there?
But I mean, before I went to bed, like before I went to sleep.
Okay.
So you think she stole?
I remember looking at them. I didn't use them, but
So you think she stole your AirPods?
absolutely, yeah.
Huh. Why would she steal your AirPods?
I don't know. Maybe hers broke. She loved mine. I mean, they are, they're in the newer models, so maybe they were attracted to her. I don't know. But
Well, so that's pretty. I don't see anyone sleeping with someone and then just stealing their AirPods and.
I mean, but it still is a mystery. If his AirPods are missing, then what would have happened? I mean, I don't know.
Could you have just lost them or misplaced them?
Are they under the bed?
I check literally every. I even checked the bathroom. Why would I check that?
Huh.
Sure.
So yeah, I don't want to date somebody who steals my stuff. That's why I didn't call her back.
Okay. That's understandable. I wouldn't want to date somebody who steals my stuff either. And Curtis, Raven is on the phone and wants to talk to you.
Oh, that's right. She's there. She's on the phone. Listen, I'm not calling you back because you are a thief.
Oh.
I'm not a thief. I didn't steal your AirPods. Those were my AirPods. I took them out of my bag when we got to your place.
Wow.
And I put them on the charger so I would have them because, one, I didn't know how the night was going to go, so they needed to be full for if I was going home that night. And I need my AirPods to sleep. I need to listen to a podcast or music or something because I can't sleep. I need some white noise.
Okay, that makes it worse.
What? That's what I do. Why is that worse?
How does that make it worse?
Okay, because now I'm picturing you coming over with backup AirPods.
But that's so that she doesn't steal yours.
No, not backup. I just bring them everywhere. I just have them. I just wanted to charge them again in case I was going home that night. I don't know. Wanted them to have to listen to. But then also, I slept over and I need to listen to things to sleep. I can't just sleep in a new place with no noise. I need a little bit of background something. So I put on a podcast.
Okay, you just said you listen to AirPods when you sleep. You were in my bed. My AirPods disappeared. I'm just connecting the dots here.
Is it possible, Raven, that you accidentally used his AirPods instead of your own?
No, absolutely not. They're basically part of my sleep routine. I know my headphones. You know what I mean? I didn't take your AirPods.
Okay, so then what happened to mine?
I have no idea. Well, I don't know where you put yours. I took AirPods the next morning.
They were on the charger, and now they're gone. So,
I put mine on the charger and I took them. So I took the AirPods.
So you put yours on his charger.
Did you move his AirPods?
No, there were no AirPods. But I put mine on his charger and then I took them.
Were you guys drinking?
I had a couple of beers, but enough to remember. I mean, I would have remembered if she busted out some AirPods and put them on the nightstand. Yeah, you're a thief, is what it is. I respect that. I mean, I don't respect it, but that's just you. You do you, and that's why I ghosted. That's why I didn't call because I'm not going to be dating a thief. First it's AirPods, and then it's my wallet. What's next?
My God.
Yeah, your heart.
Oh, my God. I didn't take your AirPods, dude. Why would I take yours if I have my own?
Yes, you did. You took them. You're a thief.
Okay, fine. You say I'm a thief. There's no place they could be other than your nightstand?
No, there's not. Oh,
what?
You know what?
What?
I think I may have left them in my gym bag.
What? Are you serious?
Are you serious right now? You didn't check your gym bag? You didn't check everywhere else in your apartment before you start blaming me and calling me a thief?
I'm looking through it right now.
Oh, no.
Are they there?
This is unbelievable.
Going through.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there they are. I'm an asshole.
Oh, man. Curtis, would you like to go on another date with Raven? We'll pay for it.
You know what? If she's up for it.
No thanks. You, you and your AirPods, man.
That's fair. Yeah, that's warranted. But at least I found my AirPods.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
#1 hits, millions of records sold, awards, sold out tours. You think the Jonas Brothers are satisfied? Nope. It's podcast time.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Hey Jonas is available now, and their first guest is a big one, Paul Rudd.
You know, Steve Carell is a great singer.
Can he tell you not to audition for The Office or something?
I told him.
Whoa.
We were filming Anchorman. Clearly, I was the idiot. Thank God he didn't listen to me, right?
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp and Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod. There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months. We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest. We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes. Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Zach is on the phone today for our first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by Lila. So in a few minutes, we'll call her, see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him, and maybe get him another date. But first, Zach, how long has it been since you heard from Lila?
Like maybe 2 weeks. It's been a minute.
Were you trying to hit her up in that time?
So I did message her like a few times, and I may or may not have sent some memes, but like good ones, like
okay.
you know, like funny, like jokey ones, not like desperate memes.
Okay, not like memes of somebody crying with a phone, wondering why nobody's called them back. Like funny memes to try to get a laugh.
No. I mean, like somewhere in between those two.
Solid.
Okay.
I don't know how that is going to play out, but let's go backwards. Why don't you tell us about the date, Zach? How was it?
I mean, I thought the date was fine. I thought everything went well. Basically, it's actually kind of cool. I thought, spice it up. First date's usually boring. Let's do an escape room. So it was fun, but like it was low-key stressful, you know, like, but like teamwork, first date, you know, go big or go home, right? Take big swings. Got some drinks afterwards. Things were obviously more relaxed and less like pressure filled. Again, good sign. We stayed until the bar closed. Like we were just talking and like, I don't know. She's super smart, like annoyingly smart, but like in a good way. Like she's funny. I don't know. Like even though I was nervous, I was laughing, but it was like not just nervous laughing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's good.
So it ended. There was a kiss, not like, you know, rom-com, like in the rain, like whatever moment.
Okay.
But like solid kiss, more than a peck, less than a makeout, you know? So like, thought that was good.
Yeah. Who kissed who, or was it mutual?
I made the first move, you know, but she leaned in 90 and 10, right? Like Hitch rom-coms.
Right.
Okay.
It didn't seem like she was just kissing you because she had to. Like,
yeah, I've been there.
No, because that's like peck. That's like a peck, right? And then like it's quick. This was more than a peck.
Okay.
All right. And how did you end things with her? Like, what did she say she wanted to see you again? Anything like that?
I mean, I didn't specifically say like, what are you doing next week? I just was like, all right, great. Yeah. Like, you know, like I'll call you or whatever, or, you know, I'll text you. And she's like, okay, cool. And then that was it.
Is there anything that happened on the date that could have thrown it off? Like what went wrong, you think?
I mean, sometimes I can get like competitive when I'm in, you know, like playing games and stuff. So an escape room, like maybe I was getting too like passionate, I guess, to be like, hey, grab that key, like that sort of a thing.
Did you freak out at all? Like a huge freak out or something?
No, we escaped, which was nice. It wasn't one of those like horror ones where like zombies eat you if you don't get it. It was just like, hey, escape the room. It gets hectic and a little stressful, but like in a good way.
Okay.
And so I felt like it's possible that maybe I rubbed her the wrong way by being like, oh, hurry up, grab that key. And, you know, but she was kind of doing the same thing to me. So I don't know.
So, like, be honest with yourself. Was it more like giving orders, or was it like more of a playful, you do it, no, and then I'll do this?
I want to say it was playful, but it might have been orders. I don't know. That's the thing is sometimes you can't see yourself. If I was like standing outside myself watching, maybe. But I'm saying I know I can get like that. I just don't know if that's how it came across.
Or maybe she read it wrong. You know, maybe you threw a look and you weren't like annoyed at her, but you maybe were thinking about something. And she's like, "Oh wow, you know what I mean?"
That happens. Yeah, that happens.
Maybe, I don't know.
Give me the key. How stupid are you?
I was going to say on a scale of 1 to 10, how condescending.
Rain in there. What the heck? Are you just hot? Is that it?
That would kind of explain a lot.
That would probably not get you another date.
Most definitely not get you another date.
I don't think I did that. Pretty sure I didn't do that.
Good.
Cool. Zach is on the phone and he's getting ghosted by Lila, so we're about to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But first, Zach, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
Yeah, I mean, she is super gorgeous, super smart. I felt like, okay, let's go big. And we went to an escape room first date. I felt like that was a big swing. And I thought it went pretty well. We did kiss. We escaped the room. We went for drinks afterwards. Kiss at the end of the date. Ghosting since then, I feel like maybe if I had to guess, like I know I can get competitive, so maybe I was a little competitive in the escape room. Maybe she felt like I was too pushy. I'm not sure. That could potentially be it. I don't know.
Okay. Are you ready for us to call her?
Yes.
All right. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Lila, please?
This is Lila.
Hi, Lila. How are you? My name is Jubal. I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Lila. I'm Nina, also on the show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Wow. Hi. So this is one of those radio shows? What's going on?
It is. It's one of those. Have you ever listened to The Jubal Show before?
I'm sure here and there, I guess. I don't know. I usually just kind of listen to whatever's on my phone, I guess.
Okay. Well, hopefully it's us sometimes. If it isn't,
that'd be awesome.
That'd be cool if you would check it out. But anyway, we do a segment on our show and it's called the first date follow-up. What that is if you go on a date with somebody and you end up ghosting them, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting them. So we actually got an email about you from someone who does have us on their phone.
Okay. Oh my God. So people actually do this. I posted this on TikTok, but I didn't think this was real.
Okay. Yeah, they do actually do this. And you're one of those people right now. How's it feel?
Yay.
Congrats.
I don't know. and wait, what is this about? I'm so sorry. What is this about again?
Well, you went on a date with a guy named Zach recently.
Okay. Yeah.
And Zach said he really liked you, but he hasn't heard from you since the date. It's been like 2 weeks, and he's wondering if you wouldn't mind telling us why you're ghosting him.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm ghosting him because he's a liar.
A liar.
What was he lying about?
I thought the date was fun and cute, but after the date, I just realized that I can't really trust anything he says.
Okay.
And
hold up. What can't you trust what I said? What did I say? That was a lie. I wasn't lying.
Lila, that's Zach. He's actually on the phone listening and wants to talk to you, and I just couldn't wait.
Oh my God.
Hi, why am I a liar?
Because we went to an escape room and he basically told his whole backstory that was not true to the escape room staff to get extra clues. To be able to come up with a lie that quick is just disturbing to me. That's not okay.
You think the fact that he came up with a lie real quick, like in an escape room, is like he'll do that all the time? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, I can't put it past him.
Okay.
And that fast, it was so fast.
As a good liar myself, she probably has a point here.
Brad. Thank you for the self-awareness, Brad.
And for something so small
I don't know.
as to get free clues, that's crazy.
Wait a minute, hold up. I got the clues right. We needed to get out of the escape room, right? I'm competitive. I wasn't lying. I didn't lie to them and tell them something. I don't understand that. I'm not lying. I'm confused.
Okay, but that's what a liar would say.
Well, we got out of the escape room, didn't we? Like, wasn't that what we were supposed to be doing?
Yeah, but at what cost? I mean, here we are.
Okay.
Well, what do you consider a lie? Like, if I'm a liar, then you're a liar because you have brown hair.
What is that supposed to mean?
Because on your dating profile, you have blonde hair. So I guess you're a liar.
Not the same thing.
Saying that you have one color hair and you don't.
Okay. That's not even close to the same thing, but that's however you want to feel is fine.
Whatever, liar.
He's triggered.
Like, we call each other names all day doesn't mean it's real.
Lila, would you like to go on another date with Zach? We'll pay for it.
I don't think so. I just don't really think I can trust him, to be honest.
Well, was that a lie? So you really mean you do want to go out on a date?
Look, I'm sorry you're clearly triggered, but, like, you did lie. You lied, and you know what I'm talking about.
I want to know.
I do too.
What you're referring to is what I think you're talking about. That is not lying. Just by omitting the truth is not a lie. Like, it's just...
Omitting the truth is a lie. Keeping the truth from someone is a lie. That is how a lie is defined.
So I'm just supposed to say everything that I know in the entire world to every person that I know to make sure that I'm not lying by not saying everything in the world. Just because I happen to know a lot about that last name, like, I could be that guy's uncle. Like, who's to say? You don't know. I don't know.
What are we talking about?
All right, well, Zach, I'm sorry. No second date.
Who's that guy?
But, like, that could be the truth. Like, through, like, Ancestry.com and whatnot. Like, that could be the truth. We don't know. I'm saying you don't know either. So,
Lila.
pretending like it's a lie that you know everything.
Okay, but then she said, like, it was supposed to be...
Nope, liar. You're lying. You have brown hair and you're lying. Brown-haired liar.
No.
Jubal's first date follow-up, powered by the Advocates Injury Attorney. Online at advocateslaw.com.
#1 hits, millions of records sold, awards, sold-out tours. You think the Jonas Brothers are satisfied? Nope. It's podcast time.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Hey Jonas is available now, and their first guest is a big one, Paul Rudd.
You know, Steve Carell is a great singer.
Can he tell you not to audition for The Office or something?
I told him.
Whoa.
We were filming Anchorman. Clearly, I was the idiot. Thank God he didn't listen to me, right?
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp and Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod. There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months. We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest. We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes. Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
June is Black Music Month, and on the Drink Champs podcast, we're speaking with the hottest names in the culture, like Sway Lee.
Do you realize how legendary you are?
I appreciate that. I be seeing it, but I'm like, man, I still got like so much more to do. Like Prince, he dropped like 30 albums. We dropped like 5 right now. Like, that's the rate we gotta be going.
Yeah, that's a good attitude.
No matter the era, Drink Champs brings you the biggest names and the most unfiltered conversations. Listen to Drink Champs from the Black Effect Podcast Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Every family has its secrets. But what happens when you discover that your dad has been living a double life?
That is not the look of an innocent man. Is everyone lying to me about who they are?
I felt such desperation. I felt it was what I had to do.
Listen to Deep Cover The Family Man on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
If a baby is giggling in the back seat, they're probably happy. If a baby is crying in the back seat, they're probably hungry. But if a baby is sleeping in the back seat, will you remember they're even there? When you're distracted, stressed, or not usually the one who drives them, the chances of forgetting them in the back seat are much higher. It can happen to anyone. Parked cars get hot fast and can be deadly. So get in the habit of checking the back seat when you leave. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed Human.